Well, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 27 of the Pirate101 walkthrough. Today, as always, I'm joined by Halo and Cam. Unfortunately, Allie could not make it with us tonight, but hopefully we'll get the gang back together soon. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into questing here.
Yahoo!
Yahoo!
We're going against this super long one that we almost started with 10 minutes left last time. There we go. Welcome, everyone. Sir Shadow.
Again. Why couldn't another tax collector have the armor?
Imagine having a schedule. Yeah, having a schedule helps. Gets you
A little bit.
It not only makes it so your viewers have something that they know they can count on, but also for us it makes it so that we don't forget about it and actually do it. The stream. Okay. We got El Toro to a champion. Nice. Whoa, he looks good in pink. I like that. Okay, let's just... What's this? Removes all negative effects. Okay. I hope to be able to earn just a little bit of money while streaming so that I can not work insane hours. Yeah, well, streaming, I wouldn't count on stream revenue. Just as a general rule, it doesn't really give that much unless you're a huge streamer. I also considered streaming tonight because your swash is in Monkista. Okay. Have we rated you before? If not, we can do so if you're ever streaming by the time we're done. Send over some people. Welcome, Lunarium. I was just talking to you. No, you almost did once? Oh, okay. No, I wasn't. What? Oh, that was your doppelganger, Cheeto. I see.
Cheeto and Lunarium, they're actually, just doppelgangers. Duh.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Apparently I learned that Forrest is better than all of us at Decathlon.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just his internet,
Forrest is just better than everyone at everything. We already knew this.
Hmm. Absolutely. I'll grab these guys.
Oh no. Sir Shadow discovered the Skull Island port.
LOL Skull, oh no. Do you have 10,000 channel points?
Really hope not. Let's do some actual questing today.
Well, I mean, it only happened twice last time, so...
True.
I don't think it's gonna happen too often anymore. Make him suffer, it's fun. Ice Miner, I bet you do not have enough anymore. I bet you the reason you're here is so that you could do it again. At least keeping it on in the background or something. That is a tempting point, Redeem, yeah. You don't know that. Oh, okay. Maybe he just enjoys watching, Such a good stream.
Yeah.
Let's go, El Toro. Okay. Well. I am actually doing damage. Let's go.
Wow, all this time I thought I was unmuted.
Oh.
I keep forgetting that I have myself muted on Discord.
Oh no.
Bro.
What
I
were you
was making
saying?
comments about your El Toro, and it sounded like you guys heard me. Because
Oh,
I was
really?
like, oh, your El Toro's killing it. And then you're like, yeah, my mic was muted. But it seemed like you guys were responding to me. And then I
That's
was like,
funny.
wait, did I even unmute on Discord? No, I did not.
Oh,
We're just telepathic, so we
Yeah.
know exactly what you were saying without
We're
actually
so
hearing
in
it.
tune.
Yeah.
Playing pirate on my privateer while listening to you all play pirate in Mushu. Yeah. Let's do
Hell
it.
yeah.
I need to allocate points to health on like all of my companions, because that's something that I did on the 5K character, and I didn't do it on this character because it wasn't something I ever thought would be important, and now I'm like, you know, maybe that'd be helpful,
To have health.
because El Toro just keeps dying.
He's fine now. Also, you have a healer. I should be helping more. Like, I don't know. I never know when to heal, because, like, when they're all above half health, like, I'm usually like, they'll be fine, right? But then they die. So, I don't know, man. It's tough. Welcome, Aeropuerto.
Ramba's actually
Ramba.
so cute.
Let's
I
go.
love him.
Did someone make you use him, or are you just using him?
Someone made me use him a while ago, but then I just started using him.
Nice. That's amazing. I'm pretty sure Marchioness is the only one that I'm required to use. Yo, Chantal, no. Oh, damn it.
Wait, I had a gun? I thought I only had a crossbow.
I guess you got both.
Guess I have both.
In general, don't you want to usually use like 2 hands for a crossbow to like aim?
Yep, for sure. I would imagine that that is exactly the case, but apparently Allura has got
She just
it.
built different. That's
She's
all.
She
just got it.
She just got it. She knows what's up. Apparently she can do this.
She's just that cool.
I think the crossbows are secretly guns. Yeah, that could be.
That could also be it.
My issue is not using the fort on a character before they charge into the enemy. Oh, yeah. I should use the forts more often.
It does definitely help.
Yeah. For sure. So, Austin and Halo, how were your days today?
Pretty good.
Good.
Mine was also good.
Very uneventful, but I mean, I guess that actually no, my power went out because I was doing some road work on the street near me.
Okay. That's an
But that is
event.
about it. Yeah, that is an event.
You got an epic fail on your... I mean, not an epic fail, but just a bunch of fails on your pet, so that's fun, always.
I mean, that was expected.
Yeah.
Epic fail. I don't know about that.
Like,
That one time
I was
came.
I was gonna say epic fail, but that actually implies actually failing at epic, which it did not. It failed at teen and adult.
No, I just haven't heard the phrase epic fail used in like years, so that surprised me.
Oh, really?
As if their
I'm
thoughts
old.
are whispers.
Mr. 97-year-old man.
Death Eyes, Ice Killer. These guys look tough. I hate being a healer because I always get in the mindset of, oh, everyone can survive more than one hit. Yep. When they're sub 10% health. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, I don't have anything I can do that'll help that. Because everyone's at full health. I'm just gonna use my big guns. At That seems good. Oh yeah, someone need. I have to use Emmett as well, so I should move him up just in case. Yeah. Nah. I also let my companions die. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
But you see, killing your friend's companions is just part of the experience.
Exactly. Then you can use more companions.
Exactly. Gotta have a variety.
Yep. See, we wouldn't have seen Bonnie Ann. When you're a privy, you can let a couple die. Yeah.
Oh, I let everyone die regardless of my class. Whoops. And they'll be fine.
Jeez, these guys have way too much health. I didn't really set up the fire to be a trap, but I guess it kind of worked. Okay. Let's just will the balloon. Why not, right? Okay. Look at all this. Okay. Okay, no, I'm not using that then. Okay, dazed, love that.
Yeah, I figured I'd start using the doubloons because I have a million.
Yeah. Oh, Austin, my after I logged out and logged back on, my Buccaneers doubloons started working again.
Oh, nice.
So
That's
I don't
awesome.
know what the hell happened.
What the heck? The game was probably like, you're going too fast. We're gonna just hinder your progress with these crappy doubloons.
Yeah, what?
Throw these in there for you. That's pretty funny though.
I have a question. I'm wondering if you know how in Wiz, like life will boost on death and things like that.
Mhm.
Do the classes operate in a similar way?
So it's actually a much better system. That's it's basic. Okay, let me explain first. Okay, so basically, your stats compared to the enemy's stats are your damage, basically. So each stat will have, you know, lower will, higher agility, lower whatever, and you'll boost on those classes depending on what those are. So you'll obviously do less damage to your own class, and you'll do what's it called, more damage, say if you're a musketeer into a buccaneer, or vice versa. While you'll also do less damage into a swashbuckler if you're a musketeer, because they also scale off of will. So it just kind of depends. It works. It makes more sense. It's not based on, oh hey, you're red. You're a red person, so therefore you boost. You know. At least as far as I know, that's how it works.
That's cool.
Please correct me in the chat if that's not true, but as far as I know, that's how it works.
Agility for swash musket, not will. Yeah, we know that. I used the will for my Marchioness and Emmett. But what was I gonna say? I like the way that Beast Moon does it, where like yes, there is like you get an extra 25 damage, but also like it's more the cards that are used, like that affect like which is better against which.
Yeah.
Fire's good against ice, not because it boosts, but because ice shields a lot.
The
And
effects.
fire removes a lot of shields and stuff.
Yeah, I like that a lot. It's more natural.
Yeah. I think
And, you
what
know, like-
how Beast Moon does it is how the school should be, like how like you had to
100%
play.
agree.
I don't know, like the whole school uniqueness is so much more evident in Beast Moon.
Yeah, it's they do it actually super well.
Yeah.
Because you know you've got your mid school, which you use minions on, and then like the life school is what boosts on myth, right? Life boosts on myth. Okay, so you've got your life spells, which deal extra effects if your enemy has a minion and stuff like that. You know?
Yep.
Makes more sense.
Yeah. I think, yeah. The events are underrated. More people should do them.
Yeah, I agree with that actually.
Just in general, like, so much
They're
fun.
very good.
Yeah. The problem is there's not a lot of incentive to do them, because I don't know, just like as far as like how much they help out in other aspects of the game, they don't do a ton, but yeah.
I mean, Decathlon is like a one-way ticket to destroying everyone in low
That's true.
PvP.
Decathlon, I think they have a lot more incentives than Beast Moon does.
Yeah.
And like Pet Promenade is a good one too. Spiral Showcase, I mean, like
I like that one. I didn't like it at first, but now that I'm into housing and stuff, it's cool because it's like it gives opportunities to see a lot of cool
that one's
decorations and designs.
that one's Spiral Scene, and then there's Spiral Showcase, which is the same thing but without housing tours, and it's just like training pets and stuff.
Oh, right.
And like the rewards bar is just like 3 mega reagents from the mega reagents pack. It's like,
Oh well, I do those
thanks.
for professors packs.
Yeah.
This chasm is too far for us to leap.
Wait, did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear
Speak,
that.
you monster. Say something.
You also did your first decathlon runs today? Okay, Dutch. Let's go.
How'd it go?
Yeah, let me know. Wait, how many turns does this go? Halo, I'm gonna protect your El Toro if he just wants to go in.
Okay.
Crafted the stage 3 deck. Let's go. You've done 0 decathlon stages. You should try it. It's so much fun. And guys, I just checked, and the Ice Decathlon guide has more views than the general one does. Like, it just went up a ton in the past couple, like, today.
Well, that's what we expected, isn't it?
I guess that
Yeah.
makes sense. People are like, I need to know how to do the Ice Decathlon. And maybe they'll
But
watch
there's,
it, be like, oh, this is helpful. Next time I'll watch it early and get prepared.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's what the effect is. Hey Cam, welcome. Is the Ice Decathlon going on right now? It sure is. It started today, so you are not behind one bit.
As long as you collect credits, you won't be behind at all.
That's
ever.
also true. Except in points, like you can get behind because of the TCs you use, but you don't even need that really.
But you can even do that outside the tower, you know?
Yeah, your school does not matter at all, because you don't get any stats from your gear or anything, or what level you are doesn't matter either, other than for jewels, but. You won't be doing that at the beginning anyway. Okay. Okay. El Toro. Emmett, you need to move your ass.
Yeah, I remember when I first started playing and I was questing my fire, I think I was around level 40 when I noticed the Scroll of Fortune and the events and things like Decathlon and Beast Moon. And I saw the Decathlon, but I didn't know a whole lot about it, and I was just like, oh, the Life Decathlon's going on right now. Well, maybe I will wait until the Fire Decathlon, because in my mind I thought that would be like when I thrive or something, because I was a fire.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the case. Your school does not matter. You can do all decathlons. It is just up to your preparation and your skill.
True.
Because when you walk into that tower, it's like you are just a person.
Yeah, but you
You
get
do
mastered
not
at
have-
every school. You don't have any stats additional.
Yeah.
You're just you.
Your school does determine how much the rewards are worth to you. Kind of. But if you're an ice wizard, then it would be the best one to do. So, yeah. But I mean, also, I personally don't do it for the pets. Although I mean, I have multiple of each pet, but I don't. Yeah. Anyway, it's more fun for me than it is a task to get a pet.
Yeah, same for me. I didn't think I would actually get the storm hamster last decathlon. I wasn't really aiming for it. I was just kind of... I wanted to beat fucking Baelstrom, but I only made it to stage 8, and then my internet decided to ruin my credits.
Yeah. For those of you who haven't, I just put the link for the general guide in there, and the ice one, you can probably... If you just look up Ice Decathlon Guide, it's the first one, which is pretty awesome. Want to know what's pretty lit? What is pretty lit, Cam? Tell us. But yeah, I would definitely recommend doing the general one first if you're just starting out. I'm excited for the Death Decathlon guide because it's going to be one of the easiest for me to make because there's not a lot of life treasure cards out there, just in general.
Which is so weird.
Yeah, it's the only one that there's not a lot. Defeating ships that you really shouldn't be beating because you're underleveled. Not, yeah, that is annoying. Hashtag delete, defeat, and collect. I could get behind that. But wouldn't that make the game too easy?
No, just less pain.
Yeah, okay. I can see that. Is everyone doing all right on health? That looks like it's going good. Wow. Angus McFangus, thank you for the 3-month sub.
The main character.
Chargers, the
The main character.
Now he's got that orange.
Fashionably late as always.
Oh, yes. This decathlon is a little hard for me since I don't have a member and can't buy some of the TC. Oh. Yeah, but all TC you need would be in the bazaar before the thing starts. Right now
Yeah,
it's probably
that is true.
completely bare.
It is, dude. I looked today and I was like, bro, there's 2 pages of cards in here.
And they're all like tranquilized.
They're all
and
mutates.
dumb- Yep. People never
was like,
believe
what?
me. I'm like, guys,
Yeah.
you will not be able to get any of these when it
I
starts.
I didn't believe you. And then when I looked today, I was like, oh, damn.
Yup.
All right, we need to find another way to the armor.
I didn't realize
Let's
that there
try
were,
the fortress.
like, I don't know. I guess I didn't realize there were that many people who were prepping. I'd actually like to know.
Well, if you think
How
about
many
it, like,
people
so
do
there's
it
like 100.
consistently?
They can only hold 100 per, right? Which, first of all, I think that's a dumb idea. Bazaar should hold 1,000 of each, which is what I think. I think Pirate does like 10,000 of each, even.
Yeah, it does.
But like, because all it takes is one person, or like, if 2 people buy like 50 Rain of Fires, then they're gone.
Mhm.
So,
Right, yeah.
For everyone. Thank you for the follow, Chris. Welcome.
Right, yeah, I do have an issue with that. And that's another thing, is like that doesn't accurately reflect how many people are preparing for the decathlon.
Yeah.
I'd like to know how many are.
I would as well. Okay. Well, I thought this pathway was safe. I thought that being on a paved, sidewalk would be fine. But no. Pig walks right into this. should I flee or I'll flee.
All right.
I'll
When
flee in
you're-
dungeon recall, and then walk
Okay.
my way. You sniped 50 flame surgeons? Exactly. So if 2 people do that, then they're gone. Which is why I suggest preparing very far before and like checking every plays, because if there's gonna be a lot of people preparing. Anyone
Wait,
know
does-
difference in behavior? I don't know. Armor droid Halo might know.
Huh? What do I know?
Chemistry question.
Is it Arrow Prezzo?
No, it's armor droid.
No, armor droid. I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay, I'm ready. Will Alan be joining us this stream? No, she will not.
Alan.
She is feeling better though, so I suspect she will be able to join us next time. We also have it's Thursday, so we're gonna have a guest on, so that's exciting. There's a few I have in mind. Plot twist, there will be no next time. Oh, yikes. It had better be Oz. You know, we can have Oz on, like, on a not meet the Discord day. Like, I don't know, like, if we actually interviewed the guy, would he act? I don't, like, he doesn't talk. He just grunts.
He
Yeah.
does talk sometimes.
And belches as loud as he can.
Yeah. He's basically just a caveman.
I don't know, man. Like, when he does talk, it's not, like, full sentences, you know?
That's a good point. Is Oz a caveman?
Is he? Maybe. Hello, Jason Derulo. You didn't have to highlight that. We would have saw it, but hello. Welcome. Thank you for that time forever ago when you helped me with Kane at like 4 in the morning. That was very nice. Oh boy. I just did Moo Manchu and got the staff first run. Nice. I'm guessing that's good.
Yes, it is.
Are you sure? Can you see this? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Let me out. Okay, Lunarium. Sorry, did I not read your previous message? He said he would actually talk if he guessed. Yeah, but he's said that before. He said, like, hey, I'm going to talk tonight. And then, like, he says a couple things and, you know, I don't know. He didn't really say much throughout the whole... Like, we had him on stream for a really long time, and he didn't really say much at all. So... Nah, but there's a few people in the Discord that you probably haven't met yet. I'm gonna be doing Moo non-stop. I've never done Moo, but that doesn't sound fun. I should probably... I need to get Ugly Frank up to level 70. He's like 6... He's done with all the quests, but he's like 67, I think.
I mean, you could do Moon now. He's only level 65. Actually, you could do it at like 55 if you wanted.
I don't have anything but Bazaar gear, though. Shouldn't I get gear?
Not before Moo. That's how you get the good gear.
Oh, okay. My favorite Wiz meme ever. Oh, yikes. You need some healing, bud. Is the one where it's like when you're at Darkmoor and someone's like, you have terrible gear. And you're just like, that's why I'm here.
That's the reason I'm here.
Yikes.
What do you mean?
Yep. That's the best meme, because it's so accurate. Can I get the Travis Scott meal, please, with a side of Drake? Moo's easy at 55? Okay, well, I should probably be doing Moo a lot then. Because I can't freaking do the side quests in Valencia too, because I keep dying. What do you mean you don't have Darkmoor gear when doing Darkmoor? What a noob.
Right?
There are some people who like farm Darkmoor with full Darkmoor gear. I'm just like, what are you doing here? Because like you can't be getting gear for other characters, so why are you here? Maybe they're like helping a friend or something. Hey, Allie's here.
Hello.
Alan. Yeah, I don't know why, but Dutch has started calling you Alan. I think it was a mistype at first, but now he's just kind of gone with it. Oh, Emmett, come on, man. Get it together. But what I can do is lose that one For's Electron. Okay, this is crazy. Crazy talk. They're talking full chemistry. No, it was from that story I told about the sub reading my name is Alan. Oh, okay, well then it's from something. There you go. There were no mistakes. Wait, how could... But you don't have... That, you're right, Aeropuerto. You did say that. I don't know why I forgot that story. I can be very forgetful sometimes. How are these guys not dead yet? I'm so bad. Can we make the new command? I haven't looked into it, to be honest. What were you wanting the command to be again? Exclamation point Dutch. Oh, how many commands that mods have deleted of yours?
That's right.
That's funny. How many timeouts? Yo, you know what we should do? We should have a channel point reward called Timeout Dutch.
I love that.
I love that.
Oh, man. Also, update the chat. I've got a severe kidney infection, apparently on meds, which is why I'm absent. Yes. That is the case. For how long, though? I don't know. 20 minutes. No, the button that I have right now is timeout for 10 minutes. But you can do it for whatever time length you want if you just type it out.
What if we just mute instead of timing out?
What do you
I feel like
think
that's more torturous. Isn't timing out you can't like it's timeout from chat. I don't know. I've never been timed out before, so I don't know.
It just
what
like
that
you can still watch the stream. You just can't chat.
I thought it would like I don't know what I thought. Like put you in a waiting room for 10 minutes.
No, that's if you're banned. This is the first time I've been able to sit at my computer all day. Oh, well. At least it's getting better. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
By the way, feel free to contact us anytime if you want us to help you with this stuff. I have like actually like kind of max level pirate now that I can help with.
Hell yeah. You've got terrible gear, but hopefully that'll change.
I do, but, you know, still, a 67 in Mushu will still do very well.
True.
Yeah. I'm also not working this week, so you can let me know anytime. I'll just be doing a decathlon. Okay. Does anyone need... You know what? I'm gonna protect Ramba. Ramba needs some help. He's in the center of everything. By the way, Cam, do you want help with those Valencia 2 side quests? I could do that. Maybe that, or should I do Mu Manchu first?
Do Moo first.
I could do Mu first, and then I would be able to do them myself, maybe. Hopefully.
Bro, I think I'm realizing I only had like one meal today.
That's me every day.
You only eat once a day?
Yeah, it's like this diet thing that my mom and dad do. But so that's the only time that they eat. So I was like, yeah, I guess I can do that. But then I usually eat again at like midnight, so I guess I have 2. How are you not dead? I don't know. It's a thing called like intermittent fasting or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's an actual thing.
It is an actual thing. Does it work very well? I don't know. I've seen mixed results. But, you know. Yeah, but also like I wake up at like 11, so and like since they eat 1 meal a day, we eat dinner at like 4, so it's like kind of a lunch dinner, you know. I don't get too hungry before then usually. Yeah, I don't like when I move out, I don't think I'll do it anymore. Especially since I'll probably have to wake up at some disgusting hour like 7.
Oh, 7.
Oh, wake up. Then I won't be. Yeah, I'm actually really sad. When I get a job, I won't be able to hang out with you guys anymore.
Like at all?
Like at night when we usually actually have, you know, our best times.
We'll all just be healthier.
I mean,
that's all.
Yeah. I'll just have to like log off at like 10 or 11, like something wild like that.
Ew.
Ew. I know. It's disgusting. Imagine like going to bed after the stream. Like, can you think of that?
That's so weird. I couldn't go to bed after the stream,
Yeah.
even though it ends at midnight for me.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's so weird. Why would I go to sleep right after the stream?
Yeah, I know, right? What? But yeah,
I have to make my bed.
when I do get a more permanent full-time job, I think I could still do stream and stuff, but I would probably have to go to bed after it, which would be unfortunate,
That
but you
was
know, inevitable.
Prepare for another attack.
Can't live like this forever.
Say something, curse you. What is it with you
Responsibilities, ew. Yeah.
I said, now you die.
Oh my gosh. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah. I thought that was funny.
Wow. Whoever, they were like, okay, let out the loudest and most obnoxious Kai you can. That was the stage direction on that one. It's like when Cam finds out his lawnmower is out of gas. Oh my gosh. Interested in what's causing them. Yeah. Oh, Dutch has a question for you, Austin.
Oh, okay. Would one of y'all mind reading it out to me?
He didn't say. Oh,
I know when
is Oliver battery powered, or does he have to recharge?
He's actually kind of a hybrid in that it's like those little battery things that you can plug in to recharge. But I did replace them every once in a while, which is really annoying. But luckily they do sell them at my local pet store. But if you do end up getting a bird, make sure that you know if they take batteries or they're rechargeable, because if you accidentally find out you use the wrong thing, they'll get really mad.
Perfect answer. Oh, Halo, I don't know if you noticed, but it looks like we just had to fight the boss. I mean, defeat
Oh,
the
I did
boss.
not notice.
Yeah. What happens if I use the wrong type of charger, he asks.
The wrong type of charger? I've actually never had that problem. I just accidentally tried to use batteries on him once, and he got so angry. I don't recommend
Your
doing
bird's
that
head
ever.
will fall off like in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, probably.
I love that they some people like came in and like murdered their bird, and then they come back and his head fell off, and they're like, yeah, he was getting old. Like that's not what happens.
Okay, Cam, suddenly an expert on birds.
What, dude? I wonder, is there actually a species where their head just falls off when they die? That would be very
Probably not.
interesting. Did you know there's ants that self-destruct?
No, that sounds fun.
It's super cool. They literally, if they feel threatened, they'll literally explode themselves.
That seems counterintuitive.
They get like all these like acidic things on the enemies to protect the colony or whatnot.
I see, it's more of like a sacrifice myself for the good of everyone.
Yep, exactly.
That's very noble.
I know, but it's kind of cool. Like, there's like videos like of like someone like putting their foot over one and it just explodes. It's like, dude.
Okay.
Wow. That's kind of mean, but also like that's kind of the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, for real.
Like how does that biologically happen? You just have like a trigger in your brain that explodes your entire body? What?
I read somewhere long ago. I have a question for you guys, actually. It's preemptive to this. Do ants have a smell to you?
No.
They don't. Okay, so like when you kill them, do you smell anything?
No, but I'm also not good at smelling.
So apparently, there's a certain percent of the population, I forget what the exact number is, but I'm a part of that when you kill an ant, it smells like almost like ammonia or like an acidic sense.
Huh.
It's really weird. And I was like, my sister and my mom can't smell them either. So I was like, why the heck does it smell so weird in here? And I was like, oh yeah, I just killed an ants.
Huh.
And then my sister was like, what are you talking about? I don't smell anything. You're crazy. And I was like, what the hell? So I had to look it up. And apparently, only some people can smell ants when they die.
Apparently Lunarium agrees.
Yeah, but so some people just can't smell it. It's cool.
I'm not good at smelling, Cam. It's accurate, man. I have an issue. Like if something is like really, really strong, then I can smell it. But in general, I just don't have a very good sense of smell.
It's almost like nail polish remover, but like different. That's what it
Huh.
smells like.
That's interesting. I've literally never smelt that.
But yeah, next time you kill an ant, smell it. Give it a good whiff.
Such an odd thing to do. Let's go. Gold limit, gold limit, gold limit.
I was right. Kiriki was far more of a threat than countless henchmen. I think I am onto something.
It is the way of the world that another will rise in Karigi's place. But for now, take comfort in your accomplishment.
Enough! We must find our way to Monkey King's golden armor.
If I know anything about secret hideouts, there will be a concealed door somewhere.
Yo.
Aha! I'll wager this leads straight to the treasure vault, where the golden armor
This
is
just
kept.
made me think of how much I want to do
Look at
housing.
all this gold.
Secret entrances and stuff.
It's cursed
Yo.
gold, tainted by the evil of the ninja. I'd leave it if I were you.
Cursed gold, let's take it.
This crown of command, it will escape Monkey's notice. Crown will control the Monkey King, Shunzeng says. But can it really?
Okay, I've got a port at Shunzang.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. You are right on time. Let me teach you the phrase that activates the crown of command. The words will make the crown constrict, squeezing Monkey King's head and forcing him to submit. Unfortunate, but sadly necessary. We have little time. Monkey King is on his way. And here he is.
What's this? We were friends, Shunzang, and now you conspire against me? Oh well, time to put this pirate out of my misery.
Monkey King, you
Pirate out of my
disappoint
misery.
me.
That doesn't
The
make
crown
sense.
of command prevents you from harming this pirate.
The crown? I'm not putting that thing on.
Too late, monkey. Look up. How do you like them bananas?
What?
What?
Say the words.
When do you guys think the spring update's gonna come out?
When?
Yeah.
Last week in March is going to be a test realm, I guess, and then last week in April is going to be the live realm. That's usually what they do.
I like that.
So probably like 2-3 weeks from now. Yeah, 2 weeks from now, probably Monday or so.
With the Monkey King under your control, he will serve you well. The
Did they say
first
when the
service
next KI
is
Live
for
would
him
be?
to give you his turtle bowl.
I don't think so
Funny
yet.
thing, I don't have it.
You don't
I
have your
loaned it to
damn
somebody.
turtle ball, dude.
Odd little guy. Showed up right after you
God!
left, pirate.
Bro,
was
I was
looking for you.
freaking ready for that turtle ball. We don't have any yet.
He wanted to fight you.
This guy.
I told him if he took the turtle ball, you'd seek him out. He gets rid of you, I take the ball back.
Isn't KI Live the
As
last
well.
Thursday of every month?
Usually,
Oh, no.
yes.
You're going to make me fight him, aren't
That
you?
would be
Oh, all right.
the
I'll take you to
25th.
him. He's in a vortex not far from here.
So I'm guessing
Hunting
that test realm will come out
you
before
devil.
the next KI Live, and then they'll
Suppose.
talk about it. I
Could
don't
it
know.
be the Armada? We'd better go
That'd be
deal
cool.
with this.
If I... Oh, hey! I don't know why it didn't give us a notification, but True X Prawn, thank you for the thank you for continuing your sub. Oh, and now
Oh,
you're
yeah.
following. Yeah, guess I could follow after I sub. Yeah, thank you. And yeah, thanks Bmone again for those gifts. Okay, before we go on, I'm gonna do an Emmett promotion. Yeah, because as you can see, he died. Thus, he needs some help. Oh, let me get Monkey King some stuff. Blade Storm. First Strike? I like First Strike, but let's go Blade Storm 2 before that. First Strike, yeah. Sounds good. Rough 2. Rough 3. Agile. Agile 2. Agile 3. Yo, yeah, Panda, you're like an hour late, man. You'll have to watch the first hour on YouTube, I guess. Jeez, there needs to be a better way to do this, rather than having to click it every single time. But anyway, so yeah, Halo, do you have any companions that you have to promo?
Nope.
Ah, sad.
I do not, and that's okay. I will head to the Vortex of Disruption and wait there.
Well, thanks. Yeah. I hopefully won't be long. Oh wait. I already got this. Okay. Yeah, Rachel is pregnant. I should hope not.
What?
That's what Dutch said. Also, Lunarium is pregnant, apparently.
Oh, Lunarium's pregnant.
Oh,
See,
man.
that I'm expecting. But like
You
Rachel
know-
being pregnant, that's surprising.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm expecting that the father is D-Whips. They've been acting quite sus lately.
Yeah. Little chummy.
Oh yeah, a little chummy.
Oh boy. Austin, may I ask for Oliver's wing in marriage? Says Eric.
When he wakes up, I'll send along the message. He's asleep currently.
Aw.
We pay the Jade Emperor.
I'm sure he'll be ecstatic.
To use Mushu Stormgate to Skull Island. Our last payment was stolen. It angered Mushu to no end, and now they're demanding cultural treasures instead of gold.
What I like to do a lot with Oliver is, I don't, this is really random. Sorry, I talk about my bird way too much. But anyways, I'll go underneath a blanket, and then he'll not know where I am, and he'll try to look for me. So he'll be like running on top, like chirping around, like bop, 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 where'd he go? And then he'll like find a way underneath the blanket and then find me and then get really mad. Like, why did you do that? What the heck? Don't hide from me again.
That's adorable. Wake his butt up. No.
I'll send you
Don't
a picture
wake up
of him
a
asleep,
resting
and then I'll
pet.
see if you want to change your mind on
That's
that one.
rude. How old is Oliver? Good question. How old is he?
He'll be 2 next month.
Cute.
He's a
Yo,
baby.
wait. When is his birthday?
May 2nd.
That's not next month.
So, you're the ones.
Okay,
Emmett
wait, okay,
sent, eh?
never mind. I didn't mean. I meant to say a month after next.
Okay. Because Halo and I both
Did I
have
actually say
April
next month?
birthdays. I was like, oh, okay.
The jade jar was stolen
It's
from
like
the decks of
early,
HMS
you know, it's early
Indomitable
May.
not
That's still
long
2
after
months.
they came
Yeah.
to the Stormgate. The thieves were well organized and very tough.
No excuse.
The Yakuza controls crime.
I'm just not paying
Mushu.
attention.
This looks like they're doing to me. You're just the sort who might know how to get in touch with the Yakuza. Talk to them and see what you can find out. Time's wasting. See here, just between the Armada. Interested?
No.
It's on one of the Armada ships in the Skyway.
What should we do for
I'm sure
Halo's
you'll find
birthday
the right
special?
One eventually.
Let's. Gotta do something.
Yeah, of course.
And for you also.
Oh, thanks. But I can't.
What do
really
you mean?
plan.
Oh, thanks. You
I
have
can't.
to.
I can't.
Yeah, you just won't be a part of it.
Okay.
Planning, not the actual thing. The
You won't
that'd
be a
awkward.
part of it. We're gonna
planning
celebrate
a birthday
without you.
surprise for you, but you're not invited.
More important. Not delete all my messages, dude. I never delete your messages. It's mostly Angus.
It's like 100% Angus.
Yes, join our Discord. Yeah. Her birthday's on the 3rd, I believe. Wait, do we even stream that day?
My birthday is on the 3rd.
Let
When
me
is yours
check.
again, Cam?
The 3rd is a Saturday. We do stream on that day usually.
Perfect.
She may still be recovering, but like hopefully, like still able to stream maybe at that point. Probably, hopefully, probably.
If she feels up for it.
If she feels.
If you
up
even
for
want
it.
to stream on your birthday.
That's true. That if you're, I'm probably your family and boyfriend have plans.
Yeah, perhaps. I don't know. Honestly, I'll have to play it by ear because I have to play the whole hospital thing by ear, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't be there anymore. By that time, I should definitely be out of the hospital.
Oh, that'd be great.
By, like, the end of March. So I should be out by then. I kind of doubt that I'll still be in the hospital, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling on that day. We don't have anything planned because COVID is still going on, so it's not like I'm gonna like. If I can go, oh fuck, I won't be able to go ice skating. Damn it! Why do they have to take bone from my leg? Ah!
Just
dang
gonna
it.
last and be like, can you
I
just
thought
like
they said
not take it from my leg?
I thought you said
Shut
that they
up.
said it wouldn't really affect anything, or
It
maybe-
won't, but
What, like
I'm
after
still gonna be
recovering,
doing like
right?
physical therapy and stuff. At that point, it's not gonna affect my mobility and stuff long term. So will I be able to ice skate in like a year from then? Yeah, but like 2 weeks after I just had the operation, no.
They should just take the bone from your arm. Like, who needs that, right?
Yeah, just cut them both off.
Just you don't. I mean,
Needs
you.
arm.
I mean, think about it. You have two. You know.
Nothing to do
Yeah, you only really need one of them.
who did steal it, but
Peg
that
leg skating.
information
I mean,
must be
actually,
paid
yo,
for.
some things that disabled people can do is pretty amazing.
For many years,
Oh yeah,
we
I know.
of
I see it in the
Yakuza
Paralympics and
have
stuff.
dealt
Yeah.
exclusively
I'm like,
with
what the hell?
forefather of
Yeah.
gun
Dude, it's so much
selling
faster than
yum-yum
me.
fruit
And
And he's
like
running on like
to Skull
metal
Island.
pogo sticks.
We have
some like
received
amputee
no
swimmer is like
payment
one of the
for our
fastest in the
latest
world or
shipment.
something.
I've seen that.
Go
Yeah,
to the
that's
Frog
amazing.
Father.
I know, and I'm like, I complain about doing 50 meters butterfly.
Yeah.
We'll speak of cow chain.
Yeah. When people who are dealing with way worse do amazing things, it makes you rethink your own complaints. Like,
Not just that, but like your motivation.
yeah.
And it's like, damn, you know, I could be doing something like that if I got my ass up and did it.
Yeah.
So, damn. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna end up doing anything for my birthday. For my
Awesome.
last birthday,
We're gonna do something for your
anything.
birthday. We're gonna plan it without you, obviously.
Of course, of course. Dude, I remember like 2 years ago, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, my friends were planning a birthday party for me and I didn't know because on my birthday, my boyfriend was like, "Oh, let's go to the beach, we'll get sushi, it'll be fun." And when I got in the car with him, like I was like, you know, I don't know if I really want to go to the beach anymore. And he was like, no, we're going to the beach. And he took me to my friend's house because they had set up a surprise party there. And I was like, what are we doing here? I thought we were going to the beach. And then I walk in and everyone's like, surprise. I'm like, whoa, this is the first time I've ever had a surprise birthday party.
That's cool. I have not had one, but you know, that's fine. I haven't really had like a birthday party since I was like 11. Just kind
I
of.
had one surprise party ever.
Nice.
And it was really awkward because I didn't want to go to the place where we were going. Like when they set it up, I didn't like the location.
Yeah. That's
So I
the
was like,
thing
no,
with
that's okay. I don't really want
surprises.
to go. I was like, no, that's okay. And they're like, no, you're going. They had to force me to go. It's pretty funny.
That's the thing about surprises. Is like, what if they don't like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that is definitely something that you have to consider. But
Yeah.
that was the only surprise party I ever had, and
Yeah.
probably maybe the last one. Who knows? I don't
Yeah.
know. Last birthday, I bought the smallest cake possible and just ate the cake, and it was like, woo, 18.
That's a good one.
Yeah, my boyfriend was teasing me the other day about the fact that I'm turning 19. He was like, "Oh, you're getting old. You're getting old. You're turning 19." And I was like, "Yeah, you're turning 22." So
Shut up.
shut up. And he was like, "Yeah, but I'm turning 22 later than you're turning 19." I was like, "Yeah, but you're still turning 22, right?" He was like, "Shut up. I'm still 18." I'm like, "No, you're not." On his 21st birthday, he was like, "This is my third 18th birthday." I was like, "No, it's not."
That is so funny.
You can't really say you're getting old when
Look who it is.
your age still has
Emmett,
teen in
my
it.
boy, and the young captain.
Exactly,
Yeah, right?
bro. I'm still
19.
listening.
Yeah, exactly.
What can I do for you today?
All right, Ollie woke up.
You stand here for
Hi,
the
mister.
Yakuza.
Would you
Turning
like to
21
marry
for motion.
Aeropuerto?
I would gladly give it, but I have not received the young.
What did he say?
Apparently no comments.
Oh, okay.
Kip Giblet, a smuggler
He's
of many
speechless.
talents, but few morals.
Yeah,
Randy.
he's very
Kip
taken
fled
aback.
the cool ranch. Teach him a lesson, and the Oyaban will be paid.
Let's head to the Silver Spur Saloon, Captain. If Kip's selling yum, he's bound to have gone there.
Bound to have gone now.
I went and opened a bank account on my 18th birthday. I like that. That's cool.
That sounds like a party.
That does sound like a party.
Yes, sir.
I need to renew my driver's license sometime soon.
Mine expires next year, I think.
Nice.
Let me look.
I hope.
Got
yeah.
my wallet right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna double
I haven't
check. It's
driven
still valid.
in a while. Actually, I drove for the first time in like a month or two, like the other day. It was weird.
2022, we're chilling. Next year.
Driving is fun. I recommend it. A friend of mine who's like my age, like just got his permit.
What?
I
feel
don't
like that's
understand.
gonna be Oz. I don't know why, but I get like not wanting to take the driver's test vibe from Oz.
There's some people who are like, "Why? My mom can drive me around everywhere." I'm just like,
It's like what?
well,
I could
eventually
never
you'll
do
have
that.
to get it. Like, I don't know. Some people just don't love, like, they don't value, like, I want to be free of everything.
Yeah, I like that freedom. It's
I
fun.
like the freedom.
But also, I'd rather somebody else drive me, you know? Sometimes. I'll just be like, nah, I don't want to drive today. No.
Yep. Yeah. After prom, when I was driving my date home, I took the long way, like 3 times in a row. I was just like, let's go the long way. You know,
Nice.
You get that kind of freedom. Isn't it weird that like everyone takes the most optimal path while driving? Like, why don't you just kind of enjoy it sometimes?
Because usually it's
Because
about the
gas.
destination
I
and
know
gas.
that is true. That is true. But
I
sometimes,
absolutely
like
love-
if you turn like an hour-long journey to like an hour and a half, like, is it really a big deal?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, it is, but like if you have nowhere you need to be,
That's a 50% increase, Cam.
I know, but if there's nowhere you need to be and you're just enjoying like who you're with,
If you're having
I just
fun,
kind of like
yes.
driving, you know.
If you're like alone, then definitely no.
You listen to the music. Yeah. If you're by yourself, I mean, sometimes that can be fun too. There's like these really hilly roads that are way more fun to drive on.
I mean, when you're with your friends, it's so different. Like, I'll just go
That's
driving
true.
in the middle of the night with my friends sometimes.
Yeah.
Because that's just fun. But like, and if you're just like driving to get somewhere, I want to get there. I don't want to take some time. Nope.
Did I just really just? Wow. Okay. I just took the Skyways to School Ranch rather than the Transportolator. Oh man, I'm enveloped in conversation. You're not allowed to have cars on campus. I'm assuming you're at a high school. If there's a college that doesn't allow that, yikes.
Arrow's at a boarding school
Right.
that doesn't allow cars on campus, which I guess makes sense.
What the frick is a friend? What do you mean? We're all your friends, Dutch. Taking the optimal path costs money? You mean the non-optimal? Yeah, but you know, sometimes money isn't the most important thing. You don't need to be saving yourself metaphysical nickels for no reason, you know?
What I was gonna say earlier, this is really random, but I love it when you just play like a random song on Spotify and then you just let it play, and the songs that it plays are just perfect every time. I love it. Perfect.
Nice.
I save empty water bottles, so I
I
literally do
drive
save nickels.
1.5 hours to see my girlfriend. I take the fastest way possible to her. Yeah, sure, but what if you're driving from your girlfriend's house to your house with her? Then you would want to take a non-optimal way, right? So that you can chat. I guess you can chat when you get there, so it's, I don't know. I save empty water bottles, so I literally do save nickels. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you have to do that.
Yum.
But, you
Sure
know,
thing,
getting a
Captain.
job
A
helps
frog out
with
of Skull
stuff
Island
like
blew into
that.
town not long back with a boatload of yum. Top quality.
I want to get
Low
home
prices.
ASAP for quote-unquote reasons. I see.
That's suspicious. What are these
That's a little
reasons?
sus.
He said he was setting up shop in Junction.
Is,
Oh,
just-
thank you for
is their
stopping by,
company
Panda.
not enough? I'm just kidding. I
Let's
kid.
go ask around Junction and see if we can't
I've
find
only
these
ever been
ne'er-do-wells.
here for 20 minutes, so I'm not feeling well. So I'll talk to you guys hopefully soon. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for joining in, Panda. Hope you feel better. Yeah, sure, Shadow, you don't need to explain. We know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
please don't.
No, yeah, we're just kidding. That was the joke.
They play Smash. Of course, that's what he was talking about.
Duh.
Alright, junction time. She picks Yoshi. Yeah, Yoshi is cute. That's funny. Rachel picks Yoshi every time in
A group
Mario
of fellas
Kart.
set up shop in the old warehouse not long back. They pay their...
Oh, she picks it because it annoys you? Oh, that's funny.
You got some beef to settle with them. I reckon that's your business. Try not to disturb the peace. That's all I ask.
Okay. Imagine taking the stagecoach instead of sailing somewhere. Well, in this specific case, someone else is waiting on me, so I'm gonna...
What's this? Frog Father sent you? Too bad for you. Get 'em, lads.
Oh, cool. It revives him automatic. Oh, he's still there. Okay, anyway. Oh, I forgot I had this. Yeah, let's do it. I guess you gotta move a little bit. Okay. El Toro. Yes. Oh, he is just wrecking. That's amazing.
While you are doing this, I'm going to test something in Wizard because
Okay.
this came to mind since we were talking about Decathlon.
Okay. I don't know how much longer this is.
I don't know either, but this won't take that long.
Okay. What are you gonna test?
I just want to test whether I can access Librarian Fitzhume or not. Because I looked at the zone pricing and there is no zone pricing for the Arcanum.
Oh, okay.
So the way that I'm thinking is technically I have a dorm in the Arcanum.
Right.
So I'm thinking I should be able to access it. You have to buy it? Why do they not list it on their website?
That's a good question. Maybe it's paired with something else? I don't know. Let me just, let's see, zone pricing? Where do you find that? Oh, there it is.
I am looking at it right now.
Zone
I would
price.
imagine it'd be paired with what, like Mirage?
Probably Polaris.
Polaris.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yo, Genevieve Moongarden, thank you for the raid of 3. How was your stream? Were you playing Pirate today? Howdy. Stream good, quest unbucked it until Dark Jungle. Okay. Where is Dark Jungle? Is that... What world is that in? Who's Sneaky Swine? That was just the name I came up with for the Ninja Pigs. We already did that part though.
Yo-ho-ho and all that. Let's get this cargo to the Frogfather straight away.
Okay, Frogfather time. Oh, before Cortez. Gotcha. That Dark Jungle. Nice. Huh. Honestly, I don't think... like, just imagining starting a new character right now, I do not want to. In Pirate. I've got... By the time I quest all my characters up, I'll have 3 maxes. Which is kind of crazy. Since I had 0 just like a month or like a few months ago. Yo, it's Taylor Swift Tuesday. Oh yeah. It's Taylor Tuesday. I'm surprised that Arrow didn't say that the first message when he came in. Alright, I gotta go. Have a great night. Oh, thanks for the raid. Have a good night. Even if I did say it, you wouldn't have read it? Yes, I would have. Sure, I'll join your group. I think after I talk to the Frogfather, I should be done. I don't know. Any privateers in chat know how long this quest is? It's the last Emmett promo.
Even if I had a privateer, I would never promote that garbage companion.
Your privy's in Cool Ranch? Okay. Well. So far, it looks like it's just a lot of running around and then one fight, so... We'll see how this goes. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Can we get a Mute Austin feature? Why?
I like barely talk. What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Mormo for the Vortex. Okay. Okay, Halo. I was gonna be like, I'm gonna pick one of yours, but I realize I have unlimited channel points. That's not really fair.
I have many a channel point.
Yeah. I bet. Can we get a mute cam feature? I mean, Do you really want to mute
As
me?
always, Ada, you have done
I'm
well.
always pulling out
I
these
am
one-liners that are pretty
Take
great.
my payment to Oya
That's true. I don't know where we'd be without those.
Partnership remains strong.
The game solo stream, yes.
You mean when my Discord wasn't working?
Yep.
Yeah, that was too long. Remember when KI locked me out of my freaking character?
Yep.
So Halo, if you ever play Pirate off stream, would you quest your buck up more or would you do your witch?
Either one.
Okay.
Because I wanted to quest Buccaneer, but like I said, I didn't want to touch like the level 5 buck I have right now because I want to save that in case Chad wants to do a walkthrough.
Oh, okay.
Because that was the first like character I started on the account. So
Right.
But I want to quest Buck, but I also don't want to have 3 bucks on the account, so I just decided I'd keep Ugly Myrna and
Okay.
quest on her if I feel like playing a Buccaneer.
That makes sense. Can we form a Faircord Witch Coven? What? No.
Okay.
The other two have outvoted me. Apparently that's happening.
I mean, Forrest has already joined, and he was the person who kept asking if I weigh the same as a duck, and if I'm made of wood.
Remember when Cam was
Also-
a counselor? None of you could possibly remember that. Because you weren't there.
Oz is also a witch now.
Ah, see? Everybody is.
Wait, Oz is a
coming
witch
to
now?
it.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was the one who was accusing you of it all the time.
I know.
Okay. Do you hear many people calling you a witch these days?
No, not as much anymore.
Yeah.
It's because we've all become witches.
Ah.
Yes, we are forming a coven.
Or maybe just the joke died.
That's what we want you to think.
So, okay. Cam, I was your nom buddy. Of course I remember you as a counselor. You took a bullet in the ass for you? Oh yeah, I remember that. What a heroic move. Who like does like a jump in front of somebody like backwards?
See, he did it the opposite way, so not only did he do it backwards, but he jumped from his hands instead of his legs.
Wow,
have
that's some
resolved
skill.
our affairs with Skull Island, and so we will now help you, as promised.
Yay.
The Jade Jar of Kao Cheng was taken by the Inoshishi, working under order from another. I warn you, you face a dangerous
Oh, okay, well
enemy.
clearly it's not done yet. I have to fight
not
one more dude,
understand.
probably,
If you
hopefully.
must continue, go to the Inoshishi stronghold near Mumori Clanhold.
It was priceless. You wanted to see my reaction? So that's why you jumped face forward? I see. Amazing. Okay, find the jade jar time. Oh, I'm gonna run out of boost. I know Mushu's only like 3 skyways, but it's pretty big. But it is very pretty. I do enjoy just sailing through here.
Dude, these streams feel infinitely shorter than when we were doing the 5K. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
it's absolutely crazy what the comparison is. It feels like I've been running on the beach in the sand, and then I get to return to running on a sidewalk.
Yeah. It's a good analogy. Yeah, I mean, it's a world of difference. Like we're already like all 40 minutes left, you know.
I know. I don't even notice the time pass.
Yeah. I'm excited for after this series. I have a lot of ideas of what we can do with this channel. We're gonna be so dang entertaining, you guys. Like, this was just a warm-up series, you know? Just cause, you know, we had to start somewhere. But yeah, I'm wondering, of the series, I have like 11 ideas for Wiz and like 1 for Pirate. What kinds of things would be like a unique way to play Pirate? Because like it doesn't have as much stuff as Wiz does. But I don't know, what would be like a unique challenge or whatnot? Austin, I'd like to hear what you think. If you
what we could do.
Yeah, like what's something in Pirate that would be challenging but like also doable?
Smuggler's Den.
Well, I mean,
I
like
even
as
know
a series. What?
Yeah, you could be like trying to beat that, I guess. I don't know. There's not like a lot to do in Pirate.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Sauce's thing where your companions die. Is it if your companions die, you can't use them ever again?
Ooh, that would be fun.
That's interesting. But, you know, obviously done before. Sailing ASMR series. Pirate, but using the most unpopular companions. That's what this series is. Is it not? Man, we've used Nanu and whatnot so much more than any other series has, I'm sure. Emmett is popular? Yeah, that's true. Sailing streams. Oh, wait. Yep, also. He hasn't started it yet. Oh, okay. I think it would be fun to do a companionless run, except you wouldn't finish the game that way. There's just some battles you wouldn't be able to do. But I think it would be interesting to see how far you could get. You could do a random companion thing? Okay. That could be an option.
If you say so. On it.
Okay, Emmett. Actually kind of doing pretty well. Oh no. Is the Monkey King good? I mean, he seems to be doing good. Some good work.
I don't know. I have not tested him, and I thought about it, but then I was like, nah.
He seems decent so far. We'll see how he continues. Okay, super hit, Emmett. Oh, super hit again. Okay. Dang, just take him out on your own, I guess. He's decent. Alright. Probably good for a privy. That sounds good.
The jade jar's not here, Captain. Let's press on.
Oh, more fights. Okay. Alright, sleepy show. Oh wait, I want to know what doubloons I have. Okay, I don't have a lot. Let's use these because I don't care about them. I like not having a lot. Rather than, so you know, just keep it to what you need, and then they'll always show up if you only have like 3, you know? Oh no, not doubloons again. What? Okay. Let's get... don't move. Can I get a waffle? Ask Halo's mom.
Can I please get a waffle?
Can I please get a waffle?
There was a while when that was the only thing I'd say.
Oh boy.
Can I please get a waffle?
Mama Halo. Can I please get a waffle? I mean, waffles are very good. I'm excited to eat after this. I think I'm gonna have cereal, maybe.
I haven't had cereal in a minute. I think my mom forgot to buy milk.
Ah, that's sad.
That is sad. I think because the only thing she's got right now, I think, is oat milk, and I'm like, I'm not gonna eat my cereal with oat milk.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm excited that I can finally eat normal food again. Oh, your mouth heal. That's good. Oh, that reminded me I have to get my cavities drilled and such soon. Yay. Yay. But when I'm in that chair, I'm gonna be like, Halo is doing something much different, right? Much worse right now, so I'll feel better. Because I think your things start, your surgery or whatever is a day before mine.
I think it's the day after.
Oh, okay. Mine's on a Thursday. I don't remember what day of the date, but yeah. But anyway.
Really? Okay.
You said the pain would get worse after the first day, but it did not, in fact, get worse. Oh, really? Well, that's nice. The experience is different for everyone, but for me, it got worse for like a couple days, and then it was fine after. But were you like, I don't know, like were you on painkillers the whole time? Because that could also help. I mean, yeah, anyway.
Okay.
Okay. You did not take a single one? Wow. Look at you. I'm gonna send my surgeon a Christmas card or something. Yeah. But didn't you say you only took one out? Because that also could affect it. Yeah, only one out, yeah. That also could... Was it on the top or bottom? In my experience, the top ones are a lot less Painful. Bottom? Okay. Well, there you go. Uh-oh. Dutch has officially filled up the entire chat. I see only Dutch's messages right now.
It's beautiful.
Congratulations.
A green wave.
Hell yeah, #1 fan. Everyone else is just lurking and chilling right now, which is cool. We're not in a super engaging conversation, probably. F you all, bro. Bro. Okay, hopefully this was the last battle for Emmett.
Mercy, stay your hand out, Anda. We will give you whatever you wish. The Jade Jar, Kaizokujima, that is where it has gone. To our...
Well, what are we waiting for? To Keizo Kujima. There's no time to lose.
Okay. I don't know if I'm where I need to be. I guess we'll find out. My favorite number of the alphabet is red. What even is that sentence?
Lunarium's been on a color alphabet thing lately.
I've heard that before. I just... My favorite Fairchord member is Austin. Joke.
Parentheses joke.
Oh, dude, I remember that. You gotta put parentheses joke after everything. Guys, we have to do that to Ferric one day. Like, every single joke, you have to put parentheses joke after it. Thanks for that reminder. I'm gonna do that from now on. Until it catches on and that he never stops seeing that. I am sober, joke. I wouldn't eat Austin on the island, joke. Oh god. Dutch is not a bitch, joke. Oh geez, that one's sad.
My dad's coming back, joke.
There are a lot of footprints coming and
Yikes.
going from that cave
Yikes,
there.
dude,
Let's try
yikes. Hurts. Hurts my soul. Okay. The inner sanctum of the entire operation.
Halt! You trespass in the fortress of
Guys, is there like a certain subset of movies that you used to watch like 100 times as a kid that you know every single line?
No, sir.
Ah, my family's weird then. That was for Cam. I didn't know if it was Dumbo. Really? Okay. I've only seen that one like once. Star Wars. That's a common one. There's just a lot of animated movies. Dang, okay. Just take out half of his health. On a riposte. Is it riposte or riposte?
I think
I
riposte.
think it's riposte.
Okay. Chicken Little. Dude, I I used to watch that one a lot too. Incredibles and Ice Age and like Shrek. Those are a few. Ice Age is a really funny actually movie if you watch it today. But also there's a lot of things that like maybe they're only good because I remember because of the nostalgia, you know. Ice Age is redacted. I still gotta watch Shrek. Oh yeah, you still haven't seen Shrek. Wow. What a sad life. Dude, this Monkey King is actually kind of popping off. It's doing pretty well. Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs is a cinematic masterpiece and not enough people talk about it? What? Okay. The third one is pretty good. I don't know about cinematic masterpiece. Explain this, Austin.
It's so good. That's all.
Okay, say no more. There's 5 of those movies. Oh, did you guys hear they shut down the studio that made that movie?
What movie?
Ice Age, those movies.
I did not hear that, no.
Yeah, they shut it down. End stream, says Oz. Why? Let's go. Blue Yuma, goodbye. Okay.
Stop! You trespass.
Oh,
in
Moo
my
Manchu,
hidden lair,
what?
Outlanders. For most,
I'm not
this
ready
would
for
mean a
this.
painful
I'm only
death,
level
but
45.
will amuse me for now. You have come for Cao Cheng. Take him. The jade jar was of great use to me, but I am finished with it. Lieutenant Emmett, I have no quarrel with you. You and your valiant captain may leave my presence with your lives this time.
Done. Now let's get this back to Hamamitsu.
Like they did to this Ice Age. What? What's the studio? It's called Blue Sky. They were owned by Fox, which got bought out by Disney, and Disney's like, we don't need 3 animation studios, so we're gonna shut that one down. I kind of get that, but also sad. Maybe they'll still make Ice Age movies. Who knows?
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Blue Sky.
Mm-hmm. They also made Rio, which I like.
Oh, that's
Rio
such
is
a good
good.
movie.
Dude, the music in Rio, oh my gosh. Actually amazing.
Right?
If you guys
it still
have-
doesn't compare to Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. I forget who the red bird was, but the yellow bird was Will.i.am, I think. Just kinda
Cam, you can port to me. I'm in Hamamitsu.
Oh, perfect. What was I gonna say? Yo, if you actually look at the casting of like a lot of animated movies, it's kind of insane. Like they get so many like high level celebrities in movies. animated as voices. Except for, I think Pixar is like the one exception. Like sometimes they have celebrity hires, but a lot of the time they just like have random people in there that you've never heard of. Just so like, yeah. Kind of neat.
The Jade Jar of Cow Cheng. You found it, thank goodness. There's still time.
Toy
I'll
Story
deliver
and
this
Finding
to
Nemo
Grandma
were other
Hiroshi
movies that
at once.
they made us watch a lot in school. Yeah.
You've saved the tree
I just
with Mushu.
don't like
Yo, do you know
Toy
how many
Story
times
anymore.
I've watched like
and all Skull
Finding
Island along
Nemo
with
in
it.
Spanish class? Just like
That's really random. What?
did you in Spanish? Did your teacher
Her
never like,
Majesty's
hey, we're
name,
gonna watch a
I
movie,
hereby
like just a regular
promote you
movie
to
in
the
Not
Spanish?
Nemo. It was never Nemo.
I don't know why it was Nemo. I don't know why. I don't get it.
That's
but
so funny.
Honored to
It
be of
was
service,
Nemo.
sir. I say, Captain, let's retire to a tavern and celebrate, eh, what?
It happened to be. What the hell is happening? Those are not the way I moved. Okay. You watched iRobot in Spanish? That's interesting. They usually picked animated movies because like their mouths don't look as weird, but these days animated movies are to the point where their mouths do move with the words, so it's just as disorienting. I think it would kind of be cool if they made movies like have their mouths move to each language that it's in, but that would be so much work.
Not bad, eh? I think the new
They did
rank
that for
suits
Coco
me.
in Spanish,
Like to do
I
a
think, though.
favor for the old homeland, but don't worry. I'm a pirate through and through. Yar!
But that makes sense. Commander Emmett. Let's go. Look at his hat. He looks so weird. Okay, 3 double taps or 3 Overwatch? I would say double tap, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm ready, Halo.
Alright, you can teleport to me.
Will do. Thank you for your patience, as always.
Yes, sir. I went around and upgraded my ship parts and stuff.
Oh, nice. I wonder if I can train my... Oh, yes, I can train my, my nautical level again. Can I be permitted to link the weird-ass video I had to watch in my Spanish class? Sure. Someone can permit him. Okay. Time to send these guys sailing.
I watched this too.
What is it?
Soyo.
Soyo.
Yes.
Hmm.
What do you need?
Let's go with you.
What do you need? Will do. Yes.
I was disturbed deeply by it when I saw it.
Oh, okay, fighting time. Soyo. I don't recall that. Whoa, okay. Jumpy frog. You've gotten every rook gear except the robe. Okay. The way you phrased that seems like you've been farming a lot for this robe. I don't understand why reduced movement is a feature, but okay. Over 2 weeks? Wow. More like 3 weeks? That's crazy. I was farming forever for this this athame from the bunny, the bundozer, and then I realized you can craft it. And it was so freaking easy to craft it. And I was like, wow. Yeah, so craft your Uber pieces, guys. It's way easier. I need to farm for Dragoon robes sometime soon. That'll be fun. I mean, technically I don't need to. I could just farm debt to like blue in the face, but that doesn't sound fun. It took you over 100 runs to get the Uber robe. That's why you gotta craft it. You just... It's actually really freaking easy to craft. You can get 30 pretzel sticks in like 20 minutes. Just run around Sweetsburg and you'll get them real quick. This was when you could not get the caramel chunks? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have like over 80. And each recipe costs like 3. Or 5, I don't remember. Yeah, they are very freaking common these days.
I remember everybody farming for them when caramel first came out.
Yep. I kind of feel bad for, like... That's the thing with, when you decide things as a company, like as a gaming company, then if you end up changing them, then it's gonna suck for whoever had to do it before the change.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna make it unfair for people who did it before the change, which is why you have to figure out these things before you put it in live realm. But I don't know. I guess if it's a bug, I get it, but... Yikes, Chantal. Uh-oh. Glad they finally changed it, yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay.
Inconceivable! Does your treachery know no bounds?
Oh, cool.
Cheater,
I gotta
take your
market
silly
this
ball.
guy.
Know this. I will have my vengeance.
Oh, please. We've got the turtle ball, Captain. Let's get back to Shunzang.
We got the turtle ball. Let's go.
Well done. I am
2
glad
to 3
see
wheels
Monkey
of
King's
farming.
trick failed. And now, in
Wow.
penance, Monkey King will go
That's a
with
lot.
you to recover the other turtle balls. You must go to the 4 temples of the winds. Start at the temple of the north wind. Reach through the ashen roads.
Oh, man. All 4. That's gonna take a long-ass time. Here we go. There was actually no porting to Skull Island this episode. Can you believe it?
I know. Would you look at that? And now, if I remember correctly, we are almost done with Mushu.
So after we get these turtle balls, then we summon the turtle dude, and then we have to fight some dudes in all the temples, and then we're done.
Yep.
So I think we're kind of close, maybe?
Getting there.
Yeah. And then we get to do Marleybone, which I'm really excited for because I didn't pay attention when I was doing it. And I don't think Halo hasn't done anything past like the first 1 or 2 quests.
Yeah, I've only spoken to people. I haven't even fought anyone in Marleybone.
Yeah. And then Aquila, the best world.
Oh, really? Did you like it that much?
Here's the thing. The length and like the length of the quests is ridiculous, but if you're not speedrunning, then it doesn't matter, and all you care about is like the scenery and the characters and stuff, which I really liked. So yeah, there's this one mob specifically that it's the funniest thing ever. The writing is good, it's just the story is shit. Wait. Oh, it gets worse when you listen to the story. Wait, how is the writing good but story bad? I feel like that's like the same thing. Like the plot is bad, but like the dialogue... Okay, the dialogue is good, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, sadly I skipped all of the puppet shows, so I have no idea what's going on in those worlds. We just kind of go. And Valencia 2 is relatively short. It took us a few hours though. Oh, there's a fence there. Lovely. The hawk rates.
Hawkrides?
Oh, Hawkrides. They just added a lot of bird names in front of a lot of things.
I am currently in the foggy path.
Oh, okay. How'd you get there so fast?
I don't know.
I can't see any way to get through.
Hot crates, so crates. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Fog, Captain. It will turn us around. We will not be going through it.
That's
There
Bill
used
and
to be
Ted
some
for
monks
you.
who tended this place. Let's ask one of them. Monks always know things.
Okay. Wait, dude.
If you come seeking knowledge, you are too late. The Amber Horde has laid waste to this land,
Have they now?
destroyed our temple. If you wish to sift through the rubble, speak to the leader of our order, Brother Shanbi. He is with the town's survivors.
All right. I'm gonna mark here. You might want to mark at this goose guy because we talked to him a lot.
Yeah,
if
I
you
will.
remember. Yeah. I'll just wait till you get. I'll port to you now and walk from wherever you are. Okay. I don't know why every time it like has to load in your outfit and then your mount. fun day. Fun fact: tax day is April 15th.
What brings you to the
I already did my
Roads?
taxes.
Thanks to the Amber Horde, all that is left are broken dreams and shattered stones. If you seek passage through the fog to the Temple of the North Wind, you must first prove that you are an honorable soul. The Amber Horde left the folk of the Ashen
Look at
Roads
Cam all grown
homeless
up.
and without
Thanks.
shelter. If they are to survive, they must find a refuge. There is an Imperial garrison tower near here. It could shelter the people, but we do not know what has become of it, and the roads are unsafe. Can you go to the garrison tower and see if there is any threat there? Before we run to it, we must know if the enemy are within.
No.
That sounds like the Halo getting pulled sound.
It is. The Halo getting pulled.
A little bit.
Are you gonna fight it or flee?
I definitely fled.
Yeah. Dude, I got, like, you know, on my witch doctor, when I get, like, pulled, like, these guys can kill, like, 3 of your companions. These freaking horse dudes. Yikes. Like, getting pulled isn't just, like, a small inconvenience like it is in Wiz. It's like, you could freaking die.
Yeah, I know.
Charge. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I didn't even have to go around. Dang it. I should have looked at my map. Okay. They really want you to get pulled. That's kind of annoying. I wish there was, like, you know how in Pokemon there's, like, repel where, like, you can't get any, like,
Yes.
things. They need that.
That
in
would be
Wiz.
so nice.
Like, you buy I mean, think of how the opportunities. Like, you buy an elixir and then you could just walk right through everybody and not get pulled.
Be amazing.
But then, like, what if you need to fight somebody and you, like,
It's
I don't
worse
know.
than we thought.
It would have to be
Amber
able to be
Horde
unequipped and
killed all the
equipped.
guards, but their
Like,
ghosts stay.
you know.
We must tell Sean B.
Oh, are we? Oh, okay. You can port to me, and then we have to go back to that goose guy. And then probably back to here, so I'm going to mark. That's a cool marking sound. Exclamation point, a moderator has removed your message. Why didn't that work? I don't know.
Ghosts of the samurai! This is terrible, but there may be a way to help the dead and the living. The gods'
I left another
imperial
mark at this guy.
standard was
Okay.
taken by the Amber Horde. If you can get it back, they will find peace. Go to the ruined village and attack Amber Horde barbarians
Alright.
until you find the standard.
After this
Bring it to
battle,
me
we will
once you have
call it for
recovered it.
today. I think we can pull off one more battle, right? That'll be fun. All right. Did you get pulled by these guys or by spiders?
Spiders.
Sneaky spiders. Nope. Okay. Okay, I'm here. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. I see you. Let's go get 'em.
I have a bigger crossbow now.
Nice. Elusive 2 double tap. Oh, I want to know what my epics are. I have Relentless and Vengeance Strike apparently. Except I'm using a snaffy weapon, so. Why are there no? Oh, Angus came in and deleted that. Nice. Okay, what am I doing?
Why am I so thirsty?
I don't know. Why are you so thirsty? Have you been drinking?
Not really. This is weird. I mean, yes. That's what I meant to say. I meant to say yes. Not the opposite of that.
After this, I'm gonna go get a snack, and then I'm gonna do some decathlon. Let's
Me too.
go. I also need to do Storm Titan on my balance eventually. Who wants to help with that?
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, it's.
I would if I could.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, wrong person. Oysters? Are you gonna sell it? No, I'm not going to solo it. Not because, well, I was gonna say not because I can't, but you know what? I'll admit it, I probably can't. With the gear I have, it's very unlikely, and a balance too. Balance does not have any good ways to hit the Storm Titan. So, yeah. Lucas Darkweaver, welcome. Nice. 2021 as in 20,201. Also, you can change it to just exclamation point Dutch if you want. Rip Nanu Nanu. Yeah. We knew he wouldn't last forever, but he will be missed.
Is the command just edit com?
You can't edit the name. You'd have to make a new one and delete the old one.
No, I know. Oh, well, let's just do that then.
Yeah.
So how we delete?
So I'll do it. Just add a new one. So yeah, just do exclamation point adcom and then exclamation point Dutch. And you don't need to put in the year. I mean, people will assume it's 2021. I guess that works too. Okay, there you go. There it is. Dutch has had one comment deleted on record. Okay. Spell restriction on plant all. Yeah. Don't do that, because people do that every single time, and he's not gonna do it. If you're talking about Ferric. He's not as cool as us. He doesn't want to have things that just delay his progress. Like the Skull Island port. Yeah, don't waste it on something underfunded. Exactly. Nice. Let's go, Bonnie. It's kind of annoying that the power that's in the first slot sometimes doesn't show up till like the 12th card, like the 12th power card or whatever that you say.
No, what's the point of me arranging them?
I know, right? They want to make it RNG as well. I'm not risking it for that health. Oh, you can go behind that one. Cool. All right. And right after we talk, that will be the end of the episode.
Ah, the standard. I will purify
Let me
it,
see who
and
we
then
can
you must take
raid.
it to the garrison tower and place it inside. Beware, the guards will resist you with all their strength. But if you fight with virtue, you will bring them honor.
Okay,
and
the
peace.
green. Thank you, Halo. Okay, so that is it for this episode. So those of you who are on YouTube, we stream this. Schedules in the description. Twitch.tv/fairrecord. Yeah, we're getting more into a consistent schedule, so that'll actually be accurate.
We're back.
Yes. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yay!